Hi Virgo, it's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you the Silent Enemies reading for December 2020. I hope all is well in Virgo I was going to say I hope all is Virgolicious in Virgo land. I do want to take the time out to thank you guys for supporting the channel, whether this is your first time here or whether you are on repeat, so to speak, coming back. But if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. Hit that notification bell as well. That way you'll know when I post, not only for your Virgo placement, for other placements in your chart, because you know you're not just Virgo, right? So, also keep in mind that this is a general read, so it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, make sure you check your other placements. Now, I post for you weekly. So if you are already subscribed and you're not seeing me in your rotation, make sure you unsubscribe, click the refresh button, resubscribe, and hit that notification bell. I've been told that YouTube's algorithm is kind of funky. Some channels that you're subscribed to, you're not seeing the videos, and so I was told that this mechanism will help to make sure you see the videos. So do that for any reader that you like and you're not seeing them in the rotation. Silent Enemies reading is a reading that encourages you to pay attention to your intuitive nudges, especially in reference to the people, places, and things that are in your energy on a regular basis. Friends, family members, lovers, co-workers, colleagues, business partners, landlords, tenants, people that you deal with on a regular basis. You may get an intuitive nudge about them maybe once or twice, but sometimes it could be something like every time you're around this person, you get a funny vibe. The thing is that, intuition is one of our superpowers given to us by the Creator. And it's something that a lot of times gets dumbed down as we sink into this 3D realm, but it's very important to pay attention to it because it can do so many wonderful things for you. Paying attention to your intuition, it can also save you. In extreme cases, it can save your life. So you definitely want to practice hearing that voice, because the more you drown it out with what's going on in the 3D realm, the lighter and the lower that voice is. So it turns into a whisper, as opposed to you being able to hear it like this when it's telling you to do something. So, the more you have going on externally to you, and the more that you ignore that intuitive energy, the lower it gets. And then it's to the point where you can barely hear it because all the other external noises are covering it. All right? So, with that being said, I'm going to put out 3 cards here. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting intuitively. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, don't try to make this fit. Okay? It's not one of those readings. Check your other placements. All right? Now, we will have an extended to this video, and the link is going to be in the box below. If you need a personal read, my information's in the box below as well. Let's see what else we got for you. So we got the World card that came out in reverse. That's a major arcana. Okay? When major arcanas come out, that means that you paying attention to this intuitive nudge can have something to do with a major effect in your life. We got another major arcana. So you definitely need to be paying attention to your intuition right about now. All right, we need one more for you guys and we'll get into it. One more for Virgo, please. Ooh, that's 3 major arcanas, okay? So you guys got some major stuff going on. And I feel like for a lot of you, I'm just going to show you under the deck. I usually don't do that with the Silent Enemies reading, but you got some decisions to make. A lot of you feel stuck, okay? So we have the World card in reverse, which is Saturn energy. We have the major arcana of the Chariot, Cancerian energy. And then we have Judgment that came out in reverse. This is Pluto energy. Pluto, Pluto, the moon, and Saturn. Now, Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn right now, okay? And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So this is a lot probably about to do with your how you see yourself, how other people see you, your reputation, who you're known as and what you're known for as far as who you're associated with and what you let them do to you and what you don't let them do to you. Your moral capacity, especially with Judgment here and Saturn. Okay, this is about lessons, okay, and being able to move forward despite the trials and tribulations. Now, with the Saturn energy here, with the World card in reverse, There could be some delayed travel, of course, because we have COVID going on. So maybe, there could have been some holiday travel plans that might be usurped. Or you may have to postpone things, or you may have to be on standby, depending on where you're going and what's going on with COVID. So I get that for some of you. I also feel like if you're making last minute plans, maybe you should not do that. Up to you though. You have free will. You don't ever have to listen to a reader. You can rebuke a reading that you hear that you don't like, and you can just say, you know what, I'm not accepting that reading, and move on. You don't give the readers power to tell you this is what's going on in your life and this is what you need to do about it, and this is what's going on, this is what they're doing. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, you don't got to take it. All right. So I try to empower, people who come to my channel with that information, because it's very important. You always have free will. Your angels and guidances and spirit guides can't even do anything to help you unless you ask them, because you always have free will. Now, with this world card in reverse energy, I feel like a cycle is not being closed out for you. You could be in a connection with someone, whether it's a family member, whether it's a lover. I feel like for a lot of you, it's a lover. You're not closing out this cycle for some reason. I'm not sure why. It could be because, Virgo is known for service. So, you guys sometimes are pushover. You and Virgo get that, you and Libra get that rep sometimes, because you guys, Libras want to relate. Virgo is always wanting to, help out, make sure everybody else is good, and both of them will forsake their feelings and emotions and, their personal concern, just to make sure that others are okay. So I feel like this is a situation where someone could be taking advantage of that, and it could be a karmic partner, because we are wrapping up karmic energy right now. If you're a follower of my channel, I've been talking about it for a while now with the 3 supermoons. That karmic energy started with Libra season. Okay, speaking of Libra, it started in Libra season with the Libra supermoon. That supermoon specifically was a moon about wrapping up the emotional ties to karmic connections. I guess you missed the boat, because you're still in a karmic connection that has not wrapped up yet. Okay, and this is going to be detrimental to you, which is why you got all these major arcanas here, meaning that major arcanas are major changes that are going to affect your life, and you not making the right decision can have adverse effects on your happiness and well-being and your mental and emotional state of mind. This is really important. I can't stress it enough that you have to close out this cycle, and you know what cycle you need to close out. You already know. And I know, because I've been doing your readings. Some of you it's relatives, but for a lot of you it's a lover. You need to close out this cycle. This lover is a manipulative, and they're not doing anything to benefit you. Anything that they're doing is to benefit them. It's not to benefit you. You've been nothing but supportive, kind, nurturing. I'm sure you have your faults and you did your dirt too. But I feel like, from the readings that I've been doing for you guys, you've been getting the short end of the stick for a long time. Okay? And the universe is reminding you once again that you need to close out this cycle. It is very important that you do that. And you guys, you got to be careful, because you guys suffer from health issues when you're stressed out about a situation. You get all kinds of stomach issues, stomach problems. And so maybe you're having issues. I don't know if you can't eat. Some of you, it could range to the point where you can't hold anything down on your stomach. You can't eat. It could be something really severe as Crohn's disease. It could be, to the point where, you have bowel obstructions, hernias, things like you got to be careful, because you guys, if you understand the astrological body parts that your sign rules, it's the stomach and the intestines, the small intestines. So that's why a lot of you have upset, you get upset stomach when things, go awry. Okay, even if you have a Saturn in Virgo. I know someone who has a Saturn in Virgo, and every time they get into a frustrating situation, it's like they grab their stomach. It's just like it just does something to your stomach. Ascending sign Virgos as well. I know a couple of ascending sign Virgos where You know, they get stressed out. The first thing is like, yo, I don't want nothing to eat. I can't eat. Or my stomach is bothering me. You know? So you guys are in a situation that I know is stressing you out, and you got to close out this cycle. It's important to you. Okay? It's important to your health and your well-being. Moving on, we have the chariot energy, another major arcana, so another major decision. So these are all about intuitive nudges that you're getting, that if you don't make the right decision, it's going to have an adverse effect on you going into the new cycle. Okay, we're not just tying up a year. We're tying up a karmic, a 10-year cycle of karmic connections, karmic relationships. Karmic people are put in your life to teach you a lesson about yourself, usually about self-esteem, self-respect, not letting people walk all over you, and self-love. That's mostly what these karmic connections are about, no matter who the person is, whether it's your mother who's your karmic, whether it's your boyfriend who's your karmic, whether it is your husband who's your karmic, whether it's your child. Okay? There are lessons here that have to be learned. Once the lessons are learned, the cycle will close out, will need to be closed out. And you will know this because no matter what you do, the relationship will always suck. You will always feel the pain of it not working. No matter what you try to do, it will not work. Okay? That is an indication that you are in a karmic connection that needs to end, that you have not brought to an end. The chariot energy. This is in the silent enemies reading because you're trying to move on through all of this pain and aggravation that this karmic connection that you didn't want to close is bringing you. You're still trying to just trudge along with it. You've been through hell with this person. This is what the chariot energy talks about. When you see this, know that someone's been through hell. All right, emotionally. Ups and downs, trials and tribulations, but they want to try to press forward anyway, all right? Because this could be one side of you, and this could be the other side of you. Duality, okay? Your emotions and then your logic. You trying to wrestle them both to get them both to go in the same direction in reference to this connection is very difficult because there was a lot of pain that was involved in the situation. So here you are trying to move on. The universe is telling you stop. It's telling you to stop, Virgo. All right? It's telling you do not move forward with this connection. Don't just put it to the side like, okay, that's another argument that we done had. All right, let's just move on because we argue all the time anyway. Nothing is new. You know, this person is always doing this or they're always doing that. They're always staying out late. They're always doing this. They're always, arguing with me. We're always fighting, whether it's physically or verbal. Like, there's always some shit going on that you're always just trying to maneuver through with this karmic connection. Again, this could be family, but this is someone you live with because the Cancer energy rules the home. But not also does it rule the physical home, it rules the home that you grew up in. So some of you could be in these situations or in these types of relationships that you can't get out of because of the way you were raised, of the situation that was going on in your home as a child. And now as a result, you've attracted this same type of energy into your adult life, and you could be living with this person, married to this person. But the chariot not only talks about the physical home, it talks about the internal home within your soul. Okay? So I feel like this is an energy of, it's showing up in the silent enemies reading saying, no, don't move forward. Don't keep moving forward, trudging past this no matter, it's just like, okay, well, relationships have problems. Yeah, but not repeatedly. Love don't hurt like this, Virgo. It don't. Now, on another note, some of you may be wanting to move, okay? You may be wanting to actually relocate homes or move to another city, another state, another country perhaps. And, your paperwork and everything could be delayed due to COVID. So you're not able to wrap up the cycle where you are to begin anew. And I feel like this is showing up in the silent enemies reading because I feel like some of you are being told, slow down, don't move yet, don't go anywhere yet, don't travel yet, but yet you're pressing the issue. I feel like the universe is telling you don't move yet because as a result, this could be a major catastrophic change in your life that will not be advantageous to you at this time. I feel like the universe is telling you to chill for a sec, okay? Don't make any sudden travel plans or trying to just all of a sudden, okay, boom, I'm going to relocate. This also talks to me about don't make any sudden Don't make any... On another note, some of you who are not dealing with a karmic situation, maybe you're trying to move and you want to move ASAP. Like you could be pressed to move like, okay, today's December 10th. You could be pressed to move into a place by December 1st, January 1st. The universe is like, wait, slow down. Don't move so fast. Be easy for a second. Now, it could be that you have to for whatever situation you're in. But if you don't have to, don't do it because... again, these are major arcanas. If you do it, it's going to have a major impact in your life in some way, shape, or form, where your life is not going to be the same. And then, so at that point, you want to sit and really just weigh the pros and cons and like, okay, do I really want to take that chance? And then we have Judgment in reverse. This is Pluto energy, okay? Judgment in reverse is energy to me. When I look at this, I look at you had a situation come up and you made the wrong decision. And so Pluto in reverse is you maybe ignoring your intuition, because Pluto is convulsion. It's like you can't stop it. It's like, you know, when you have to vomit. I don't mean to be gross or anything, but you know when you have to vomit, you can't stop that. It's coming. Okay, and it's just a matter of is it going to get into the garbage can or the toilet, or where is it going to go? It's coming. It's not a matter of if it's coming. It's a matter of when it comes. Are you going to, be someplace where you can, take care of your business discreetly and as cleanliness and, discreetness as possible. But at any rate, I digress. But just trying to give you an example of something that's convulsive that you can't control it. So what it is a lot of times when there's a decision you need to make, the universe wants you to make a decision and you put it to the side because you just want to trudge on and try to make it work. And then, another situation comes up again telling you, look, you made the wrong decision. You need to end this cycle, but you just like, no, it's okay. We're just going to keep going. Like, Pluto don't play. I don't mean to scare you, but I want to give you an understanding of what Pluto will do when you ignore Pluto. Pluto is the planet of intensity. It is the planet of power. It's the planet of power struggle. So there is a power struggle in this dynamic, okay? Pluto is also the planet of death and rebirth. Now, when we talk about death, we talk about ending of a cycle, okay? And when we end something, we begin anew. That's Pluto energy, okay? But we're talking about Saturn here because there's lessons that you have to learn in order to end the cycle so that you can start anew. You didn't learn the lessons because you're still in it. That's why the World card came in reverse. You're not learning the lessons. You're ignoring them, trying to move through them regardless. The universe has been screaming at you, Virgo, screaming at you, and you've been ignoring it with the Judgment in reverse. Now, you don't want to get to a point where you get yourself in a situation. I don't know the nature of your relationship and how detrimental it is, but you're in a very trying relationship, and the very worst case scenario that could happen could be death. With Pluto, you don't want to play when Pluto is in reverse, especially with this situation I'm seeing here. I would not be right as a reader. I would not even be able to sleep if I didn't tell you this. 3 major arcanas in the Silent Enemies reading. One of them being Pluto in reverse because you are not listening to the intuitive messages that the universe is sending you about this karmic connection that needs to end. When you don't listen to the universe, yeah, a tower moment could happen, but also Pluto could happen. Pluto could, the universe could be like, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not following the contract that your soul set up before you came down here. And if you keep ignoring it, then we're just going to have you start over again. And that means you transcend out of the 3D realm and then you reincarnated and you come back and do the same damn lesson all over again. You don't want that beef with Pluto. Don't sleep on Pluto. You think Saturn is bad? Pluto hits you with intensity and power, and it's telling you, like I said, it's convulsive. So you cannot control it. It will happen regardless to whether you want it to or not. Now, that's an extreme case. We don't want it to be that, but we can't rule that out. I have to be brutally honest with you. Okay? But there's some type of power struggle that you have going on within you or with the karmic partner that you're dealing with that you need to get out of the connection with ASAP. Now we're going to go into the extended. I'm going to put out a few more cards, like 4 more cards for each of these, just to get some more details that I can give you in reference to maybe giving you some insight or different perspective on your situation that might help you to make the decision that you need to make, which is to get the hell out of this connection. Okay, you already know it intuitively. I don't know what type of nudge you need, but you don't want Pluto's nudge. You don't want that. Okay, so you want to make the decision for yourself, because if you don't, Pluto will make it for you. And it will do it in any way, shape, or form, and it will do it very powerfully, and it will be impactful, and it will be convulsive, as in you can't stop it. It's like you trying to put your hand out to stop a truck coming at 100 miles an hour. It's not going to happen. All right? So I need you to understand the importance of this message. I love you guys, and if this resonated, let me know in the comments. If you don't want to comment about your personal situation in the comments, you can shoot me an email and let me know what's up. Let me know it resonated. Let me know what you're going through, things like that. If you have questions about your situation, understand that that's going to turn into a personal reading. So please look in the information box below in reference to how to get a personal reading from me. You can start with an email, of course. All right. But the types of readings I offer and the pricing is in the box below. So let me know if it resonated. If you don't want to get specific in the comments and you don't want to send the email, but just click the like button. Let me know what's up, okay? I will see you in the extended, and I want you to win, okay? I'll see you in the extended, so we're going to clarify and get all the information we can so you can make the best decision for you. Hopefully you'll join me there. If not, I will see you in the next reading. Take care, Virgo.